Cost you much to take a big one. Cost you much to take a big one. Fight. It's going to be good. It's going to be explosive, and I'm going to do all my fans proud on the night.
What do you want to tell Paulie matches right now? Yeah.
Those sort of fans.
Can you do a drop for us and say your name and just say you're watching the Jack Boxer show?
Jack Boxer. Hey, my name's Amir and you're watching the Jack Boxer show.
Thanks. How you doing? Junior welterweight champ Amir Khan here. How do you feel about Malignaggi's opposition? In terms of he's had higher quality opposition and much more experience. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's experience. You know, he's got a lot more experience than me, and the higher quality fighters he fought, who was Miguel Cotto and Ricky, and they beat him. I don't think he's fought anyone as good as me, as quick as me, as strong as me. So, you know, I'm going to bring something else to this fight. I've got a different style that he's not going to be used to, and you know, it's going to be a great fight. I've got a lot of respect for him. He's a good fighter, but you know, on May 15th, it's going to be me and him in the ring, and I'm going to put up a good show.
And how do you what do you think about his speed, his awkward style?
He's awkward. He's awkward, you know, but I don't think he's ever faced someone as awkward as me. And I'm one of them guys who can adapt to a lot of styles, and I think I've got the style to beat him. Oh, definitely. You know, I'll be up there on the same level as Mayweather, Manny's, and them guys, and I'll be ready for the big super fights. Thank you, man. Cheers.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
He makes comments that are kind of ridiculous and hurt his own sport, but I don't think he doesn't think before he speaks sometimes, and I guess I can be guilty of that too. So Paulie's really not a bad guy. I used to get along with Paulie really, really well at one time in our lives, but since we're in different corners now, there's gonna be some shit talking and so forth, and you know, he's gonna say what he has to say, and my guy's gonna go out there. And, I don't really have to worry about it, because Amir will take care of Paulie for me.
Well, I know Amir said he's going to get a little bit of payback about some of the comments he's made about Manny and you and Alex. He said he's got to get the honor of the wild card gym in there.
Yeah, the thing is, you know, I just can't see that. I mean, people want to see the worst in people for some reason, but the thing is, Manny's clean as can be, and all my fighters are. And, but you know, the thing is, we live in a world of enhancing drugs and so forth, and it's a big question mark out there for the people that really don't follow the sport closely. But you know, we are tested. The commissions have tests. That's why the commissions are there. And you know, they've always done a good job with it. I don't know why we have to have people from the fighters are starting to run the sport now. Who, you know, does the commission run the sport, or does Floyd Mayweather run the sport? You know, let's let the commission run it like they always has, because they do a good job, and that's what they're there for.
So in other words, I know he said that, you know, you guys more or less don't go to his demands, then there won't be a fight. And I know Bob said, well, if there won't be a fight, then he'll go with Antonio Margarito, who just drew over 17,000 fans in his return fight. What are your thoughts about that fight? Because he didn't look that good in his return.
He's not that good anyway, because we've always wanted to fight him. Before Mosley beat him, we wanted to fight him. After we knocked out Oscar, we wanted our next fight. Manny asked me, he told me he wants Margarita. Manny's always wanted that fight. So, I mean, we welcome him, any challenge out there. But we really want Mayweather. We want to take that 0 off his record and shut him up and make him eat his words.
Do you think in the Mosley fight, Floyd was just that good, or Mosley was just that old?
I think it was Mosley made him look good, and Floyd was flat-footed, hittable, exposed himself a little bit. If he's that hittable with Manny Pacquiao, he will get knocked out. But I'm here for Amir Khan right now, so I want to focus on that right now. And then when that fight comes, we'll be happy.
What do you think about Malignaggi's defense, his defenses? Because he doesn't get hit too much.
He doesn't get hit much, but his defense is more with movement though than foot movement than head movement, and he's hard to catch, of course. But if you have a fighter that knows how to cut the ring off and knows how to control the ring and put him in bad spots and set traps, which my guy does do, we'll have success.
I know Amir has said that he thinks Paulie's a much better fighter than when he lost to Ricky Hatton. Do you see this? Do you think he's a much better fighter now, or?
Well, him and his coach seem to get along well, and the thing is, when you get along with your coach, it's more conducive situation, so you trust him more. And him and Buddy didn't work. I know Buddy's a friend of mine and a good coach and so forth, but not everybody fits together. So it seems like I think his confidence might be better with his new coach and so forth. If he thinks that, it'll probably help him until the first punch is landed, and then once he gets hit, he'll go back to what he originally knows.
I know you predicted a third round knockout. He's not making it out of 3. You still staying with that?
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Freddie. I'll see you.
Hi, Mr. Roach. How are you? What was your main focus coming into this training camp for Amir Khan?
Strategy, of course, with all my fights, just studying Paulie and see what kind of situations we can put him in, what kind of traps we can set for him, and the best way to beat him is basically what my main concern is.
And what did you see were the most improvements for Khan?
His overall game is improving, and he knows how to fight this guy. He knows in situations what he's going to do. In certain situations, Paulie does this, you're going to do that. We go through the whole scenario of the fight, what may happen, what might happen, plan A, plan B, just in case he tries to change on us, because he's watching tapes also and making adjustments. So it's just more scientific than boxing is more scientific now than ever. But just the strategy of the game is the main concern in this one, and we're looking for the habits that he has and things he does in a lot of fights and things that he does every time over and over and over again. So things that we can rely on him doing, we're going to set traps for those situations.
And do you stand by Amir's ambition to fight Floyd or Pacquiao in a year, or do you want him to stay at junior welterweight?
We get a lot to prove at 140 first, and it's the best division in the world right now. Him and Pacquiao are pretty good friends. I don't see that happening. Floyd, he's not ready for that yet. By the time this 140-pound division is settled, I think the winner of the king of that 5 people, or 5 or 6 guys right there, whoever comes out on top, maybe then they can ask for the likes of those two other guys, because they're a little higher level right now at this point.
What do you think about Ortiz?
Good fight. I mean, Ortiz is, I'm real good friends with Victor. I like him a lot. I worry about him sometimes, the way he handled the Madonna loss. Doesn't really speak like a fighter should, I think. But that's him. He's being honest with he's being honest, so I respect that. And I think Campbell's a tough test, though. Campbell, he can have a lot of dog in him, and he has experience. I mean, it's not an easy fight. I think it's an exciting fight. It's a great undercard. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey, Freddie, can I just ask you a question?